your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Enterprise High School Wildcats. And once again, the Cats will be kicking off. They won the toss, but deferred, as Bay will be receiving. As we begin this first game of the season here at Wildcat Stadium, presented by McDonald's. Reminding everyone to go to NFHS and get a login password. You do not have to sign up to pay. That is provided for you by McDonald's. So you do not need a subscription. You just need a login and a password.
I want to go ahead and thank some of our sponsors for this year. The Citizens Bank of Enterprise will be updating you on the scores throughout the game. Also, Watson Glass, our first down sponsor. Grocery Advantage, the official refueling stop for the Enterprise Wildcat football team. And also for our third down stops in Red Zone, Riverbank and Trust. Go by and thank all of those for supporting the Wildcats this year. Andrew Pickard getting it ready to kick off for the Wildcats. The Tornadoes returning. Will Smiley back deep, returning from our left to our right here at Wildcat Stadium. As Pickard tees it up. On a beautiful night for football. Cloudy today, a little bit of rain, but nice weather for the kickoff of the 2022 season. Onside kick by the Cats and recovered by Bay at the 50-yard line, and the Tornadoes will start. First and 10, just inside the Wildcat 50.
Yeah, bold move to start the season for Coach Blackman. I thought that the first chance they touched it, we had a chance to get it, but it kind of bounced back right at the 50, and one of their linemen or front guys was able to get on it. So a good start for the Tornadoes.
First and 10 for the Tornadoes. Quarterback up under center, wide out seat side. Hands it up right off the middle. Great defensive stop that time by the Wildcats. And he'll be just short of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's number 10, our nose guard, Fred Villa, making that stop. Bag's gone to, that was a traditional, look like I formation. You know, that's kind of the thing. Teams are going back. We're very small defensively. We've got a lot of speed. Coach Blackman and our defensive coordinator noticed how much team speed we have. And so we expect teams to run right at us, but a good start for the Wildcat defense.
Second and 10 again for Bay. Trips out to the far side of the field. Man in motion. Quarterback fakes it, drops back, looks, gets pressure, and he's stopped back at the 40. Another great defensive play by the Wildcats.
Yeah, number 17, Jordan Knight. He's come over to the defensive side of the football from offense, and he came off the edge along with a couple of the Wildcats. But I think that team speed showed on that particular play.
Brings up third and about 20 for the Tornadoes. Wideouts go to each side of the field. Warren, shotgun formation from his own 34-yard line. Takes a snap, looks downfield, pulls it down. gets pressure, and he's going to go down at the 38, and another stop by the Wildcat defense.
Yeah, that was a good coverage down the field. You know, we have our both corners and our safeties back. We have two safeties that are SEC caliber football players. Quarterback had nowhere to go with it. Protection was a little better, but when he tried to scramble, the pursuit was there, and I think he wisely just hit the turf.
Third down defensive play brought to you by Riverbank and Trust and Enterprise. Fourth down, and they line up to go for it. Quarterback's going to quick kick, and he's going to be stopped back at the 38, and the Cats start in good field position.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Bayhigh was trying to do on that. They didn't fool anybody but themselves, but they got a break to start with, recovering the onside kick, but the Wildcat defense took over, and now the offense will get their first possession in great field position.
First and 10 for the Cats as they come out on the field for their first offensive series. Aiden White at quarterback. Griffin lines up to the near side, goes out. Aiden throws it out in the flats. Number 7 gets pressure, throws it downfield, and it's going to be intercepted by the Tornadoes. Takes it back out across 20, 25, 30, 35, and finally he's tackled up near the 40. A fumble on the play, but recovered by the Tornadoes. Aiden White making the saving stop for the Cats. And with that turnover, the Tornadoes start first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Yeah, a little trickery on the first play from the Cats. A little double pass threw it out to Mikael Johnson. I think Mikael, if he had that to do over again, he'd have probably just tucked it and got up the field. There was good coverage then, and the throw was not far enough, and it was a fairly easy interception for Bayhigh. So both teams making some mistakes early, but that's to be expected first game of the season.
First and 10 from their own 39, far hash mark, moving left to right. Warren stands back at his 34, high snap, pulls it down, hands it to 8, pulls it back out, and looks like a fumble on the play, and it's going to be recovered by the Wildcats. Number 24 making the recovery for the Cats, Coach. Reed.
Yeah, Marcevius Reed. We had some penetration in the backfield. Looks like the officials are talking about it. I wonder what's going on. Yeah, now finally the referee signals that it is Wildcat football. Our defense was already off the field. Their offense was kind of standing around. But yes, it is a turnover. I couldn't tell him. I guess number 24, he came up with a football. I don't know if he stripped him, but again, a great play by the Wildcat defense. That's what the offense can do on this possession.
First and 10 for the Cats from the 42-yard line. White stands back at his 47. Hands it off the left side. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Good defensive play by the Tornadoes that time. Amari Griffin on the carry.
Yeah, I couldn't tell one of our, I don't know if it was a backside guard or a tackle, kind of pulled on that play. And I think when he pulled, the defender shot the gap, which is good coaching, and was able to get us right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10 for the Cats. Wideouts come to the near side of the field. Two backs in the backfield. White stands back now with his 47. Takes a snap. Keeps it himself, and he's down to the 35.
Yeah, Coach Blackman said we're going to do a lot of RPOs. Those are run-pass options. And on the run part of it, when he rides that zone read, he can either give it or keep it. He kept it that time and picked up good yardage.
Third and 3. White hands it off to Griffin around the left side, and he should have it down around the 31-yard line.
Yeah, there wasn't a big crease there, but I tell you, Amari Griffin and Mikael Johnson, they don't need much. And he saw that crease. He wisely jumped in it, and as you said, he was picked up enough yardage for the first down.
Wildcat first down brought to you by Watson Glass of Enterprise down at the 31. Fakes it, looks to the left, throws it, has a man open at the 17, and it is complete And Mikael Johnson's going to be down inside the 15 to the 13 and picks up another Wildcat first down.
Yeah, that was a nice read from Aiden White, our quarterback. A great route by MJ and a great throw from Aiden White. He had some zip on that.
And touchdown Wildcats off the left side. Mikael Johnson with the carry, and the Cats score first.
Yeah, we faked it to Amari Griffin going to the right. I think the pursuit headed that way. MJ came back to the left. It was almost like just a flare pass. As Coach said, it's just a sweep. We're just throwing the ball to MJ instead of tossing it to him. But when he gets his hands on the football, he knows where that end zone is, and he found it.
Andrew Pickard in to attempt a point after. Good snap. Hold is down. The kick is up. And the kick is good. And with 7:16 to go in the first quarter, Wildcats up 7-0 over the Bay Tornadoes. You're listening to Enterprise High School football, presented by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. Bradley Rathburn getting ready to kick off for the Wildcats. 7:16 in the first quarter. The Citizens Bank scoreboard, Enterprise 7, Bay nothing. Rathburn, good high kick, fielded at the 15-yard line by Bay. Takes it to the center of the field, out across the 20. Breaks one tackle up across the 30 and up to the 32-yard line, but good coverage by the Wildcats.
Yep, that was a good kick back down in the corner. I thought number 31 on our kickoff unit had a chance to get him back around the 20, and he gave a great effort, but was able to make the play, and Bay High did pick up good yardage. But what an impressive drive by the Cat offense. I mentioned earlier, Coach Blackman has always called his own plays, but this year he's given that duty over to our offensive coordinator, Cole Weeks, and what a great start for Coach Weeks and the Cats.
First and 10. Two wide outs to the far side of the field. Quarterback takes it, gives it to number 3 across the left side. Breaks one tackle, but stopped at the line of scrimmage. Another great defensive play by the Cats.
Yeah, the Cats are very aggressive. We've got, like I say, our linebackers inside and outside, and our secondary all returning guys. Now we're going to be a multiple look. Coach Tony Stonecker is our defensive coordinator, a veteran coach, and he said we're going to be multiple. We'll play a 3-man front, a 4-man front. Looks like right now we're in basically a 4-man front, but very aggressive defense. The Cats showing tonight.
Second and 8 for the Tornadoes from their own 33. Quarterback hands it off the right side, and the defense penetrates in the backfield and stops him back at the 29.
Yeah, that's another thing that both coaches mentioned to me, that we're going to be an attacking defense, that we're not really big enough to sit in there and take on those big offensive linemen. We have to shoot gaps and take chances, and that's what I'm seeing from the Cats tonight.
Back at Wildcat Stadium, Fox Swimming Law, Coach Rex Bynum. Third and long for the Tornadoes. Quarterback pulls back, takes around the left side. He's got some running room out across the 30, 35, up near the 40, and knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Good hit that time.
Yeah, we had a stunt off the edge across the way. I thought we were going to make the play on quarterback in the backfield, but he was able to avoid that tackle and took off. One of our safeties, I believe that's Keon Dunlap, came up like a rocket and hit him and knocked him out of bounds, short of first down yardage.
Fourth down, and it looks like the Tornadoes may go for it once again. Quarterback takes it, fakes it, rolls to the left, has a man open at the 42, complete out across 45, midfield and down to the Wildcat 45-yard line, but picks up a first down.
Yeah, great call. That was the fullback out of the backfield and out of the I formation. We almost got to the quarterback. He got rid of it just in time to pick up good yardage in that first down. Great call, great execution by the Tornadoes.
Making the stop for the Wildcats.
First and 10. And tackle there at the 45. Another good defensive play by the Cats.
Yeah, our linebackers are very aggressive. They're filling those gaps. Our down defensive linemen doing a great job. I don't have the weights, but it looks like Bay High has a very solid and huge offensive line, which, our guys have to rely on their quickness to defeat those blocks, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Second and 10, trips out to the far side of the field. Single receiver out to the near side of the field. Warren stands back at midfield. Shotgun formation. Changes the play at the line. And we've got a penalty flag, too much time. And, Coach, as we said, I think before, the end zone clocks are not working, so it's probably a little difficult on the first game.
Yeah. Yeah, those are things you have to kind of get worked out that first game, get in that rhythm of, getting the plays in, getting your personnel in that you want. And quarterback's got to do his part, too. He's got to realize, if the play's slow coming in, I've got to speed up my snap count and, just kind of control the game. But those kind of mistakes are going to happen early in the season.
Second and 15. Hands off the left side of number 3, and he's going to be hit just across midfield and brought down at the Wildcat 47-yard line.
Yeah, again, good job by the Wildcat defense. We looked for a second, he was going to make a big play off that left side, but the pursuit, our pursuit is just so tremendous right now. Guys are all excited, ready to hit somebody else besides their teammates. They're really going after the ball carrier tonight.
Need a third down stop for the Wildcat defense as the Tornadoes come to the line. Wideouts to each side of the field. Warren back at his own 48, takes the snap, fakes it to number 5, gets pressure, and he's going to be sacked by number 17, Jordan Knight.
Yeah, what a big-time player he can become. He's a tremendous athlete, and I think that was a great move, moving him over to defense. The coaches were, talking about him and how he's just a big-time player. I noticed him in the scrimmage the other night last week, how well he's doing. And of course, he came off the edge there, and nobody had a chance to block him. Big play there from Jordan Knight.
Hines punting for the Tornadoes. Cale Johnson back deep for the Wildcats, standing back at his own 23-yard line. 2:54 to go in the first quarter of this ball game. High snap, gets it off, and fielded by number 20, and he takes it down to the right side. He's out of bounds up across the 45. No flags on the play, and the Wildcats start first and 10.
It looked like we ran into the punter, but no flag came out. The punter kind of looked at the referee. We did a good job of fielding it and getting upfield, getting some positive yard. No flag came out, as you said, Fox. So the Cats will take over again in good field position.
Tamar Screen was the return man on that one, picking up that short punt as the Cats offensive unit comes back onto field. Citizens Bank scoreboard: Enterprise Wildcats 7, Bay High Tornadoes nothing, with 2:40 to go in his first quarter. Whitaker goes in motion. White takes it, hands it off around the right side, and he's going to pick up a couple Amari Griffin on that carry.
Yeah, let me go ahead and give you our offensive line that I have. I think they're on the field now. Our center's number 54, Chris Foster, returning from last year. Our left guard, Xavier Henderson, number 60, returning. I'll get the others in a minute. Go ahead, Fox.
Second down for the Cats. Whitaker comes in the slot to the near side of the field. Griffin lines up on the right of White. Fakes it to Griffin, pulls it out across midfield and down to the 48-yard line is White.
Yeah, that was a great read from Aiden White. The defender went after Amari Griffin, which, that's a wise thing to do. But Aiden made a good read, got up, got some positive yards. It's going to be third and looks like about 4 yards. And so let's see what Coach Weeks calls on this particular play.
Third and 4 from the 48, needing to get down to the 44. For a first down. Aiden takes it, looks downfield, has a man open. It's Whitaker, and he's going to be very close, depending on the mark. And it looks like it's going to be a fourth down and about a foot, and we've got a flag in the backfield.
That was a great, we got a hold. I was just going to say that Aiden had time to find Sam Whitaker coming across the field, but I didn't see the illegal use of the hands, but that will be the call. Sam Whitaker had a knee injury last year and didn't participate in spring, but came back over the summer. He's a tough kid, not very big, but he makes big-time plays.
Wildcats on a holding call that time. Third and long for the Cats. White back to pass, gets pressure, throws it, complete. Breaks a tackle, out across the 40, 45, and back to the original line of scrimmage is Mikael Johnson, but it's going to bring up fourth and about 9.
Yeah, they were playing relatively soft on that, a third long situation. We just try to get it to Mikael to let him make a play, and he got a few yards, got back fourth and 9, but that will bring up a punting situation for the Wildcats.
Johnson in to punt for the Wildcats. He's going to be standing back at his 32-yard line. 48 seconds to go in his first quarter. Cats up by 7. Brought to you by the Citizens Bank of Enterprise. Return man for the Tornadoes standing back at his own 30-yard line. Good snap. And we've got a penalty flag on the play.
It looked like one of our guys moved. I couldn't tell for sure, but that's what it appeared to me, that he went just a grunt before the snap. Again, those kind of timing plays that we have to get worked out here in this opening football game.
Jackson Bailey snapping for the Cats again this year. As Johnson stands back at his 26. Good snap. Good kick by MJ. Going to bounce, take a tornado bounce and out of bounds up near the 40-yard line.
Yeah, it didn't take a real good bounce for the Cats. I was a little surprised MJ's punting. We've had our other guys working, and I noticed last week in the scrimmage they were doing a pretty good job, but I guess Coach wanted to go with a veteran here on our first punt of the season.
Once again, thanking all of our sponsors this year. Of course, McDonald's, the presenting sponsor for the broadcast, and stadium sponsor, Citizens Bank of Enterprise for the scoreboard. Watson Glass for our first down sponsor, Riverbank and Trust for our third down stops, and Grocery Advantage.
Fox, the officials were meeting about something. I'm not sure what's going on.
moving it back, Coach, to the 35.
Somebody must have touched it. It's the only thing I can figure. I'm not sure exactly why they're moving it back. Unless he touched it, and then it went out of bounds, but you would think it would have gone out of bounds. I mean, they would get it where it went out of bounds. I'm not sure about that call.
Seth Warren, the quarterback for the Tornadoes, stands back, shotgun formation from the 30, looks downfield, throws it across the middle, up in the air, broken up that time by the Wildcats, brings up second down.
Yeah, just a little drop back, left like a little stop route. It went out about 7 or 8 yards, turned around, had good coverage. Throw might have been a little bit high, and it did fall incomplete.
Second and 10, just over 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cats up by 7. Wideouts each side of the field. Quarterback back at the 30. Hands it off and quickly wrapped up by the Cats. Breaks a tackle, but he's still going to be down for a loss back at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, our nose guard, they call him, his name is Fred Villa, or Villa. I'm not sure if it's Villa or Villa, but the players just call him Fred. He penetrated in the backfield, and we've got some extracurricular activity going on the field. I saw a hanky fall. We'll see what the call is.
I believe it's going to be against us on that one, Coach.
I think you may be right. It looked like we were a little aggressive after the whistle blew, but I was hoping it might be offsetting, but we'll see what the call is. Yeah, you're right, Fox. It is against us. Dead ball foul.
Wildcats penalized for personal foul. First down, Bay at the 27-yard line. Did he? Gives Bay a first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
I think they're just going to let the clock run out here, folks, in this first quarter.
And as the first quarter comes to a close here at Wildcat Stadium, Enterprise High School Wildcats leading 7-0 over the Bay High Tornadoes. You're listening to Enterprise High School football presented by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
How does the bank make you feel at home?
It's actually looking forward to going inside a bank again, where there's a unique feeling of hospitality that's hard to find today, anywhere. It's where they know my name and they know what I need. It's just different than any other bank. Oh, and they even know my favorite kind of cookie.
Yep, that's how.
Personal attention and unexpected hospitality from River Bank and Trust. Experience it.
Welcome to Briars Warren Drug Company, your hometown pharmacy in downtown Enterprise. If you haven't visited lately, please do. You'll see some old friends and meet some new friends too. We know you're busy and we can help by getting you in and out in no time at all. If you need a vaccination, you can get it done right here in the pharmacy. We're here to help you in any way we can because that's what good neighbors do. Briars Warren Drug Company in downtown Enterprise. You can count on us.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
At Enterprise Paint and Industrial, we carry a full line of Benjamin Moore paints, along with automotive paints and accessories by Sherwin-Williams and ProSpray. You will find a great selection of power tools by Makita and many name brand air tools, accessories, woodworking equipment, and hardware. We are your factory authorized service center and full line repair shop for your electrical and air tools. Newly remodeled, locally owned and operated, Enterprise Paint and Industrial, more than a paint store.
Again, welcome back to Wildcat Stadium. Fox Swimming Law Coach Rex Bynum as we start this second quarter. Enterprise leading 7-0. Bay with the ball first and 10 at their own 47-yard line. Quarterback takes a snap, hands it off the middle, cuts to the left side. He's down inside the Wildcat 45 and down at the 40, and he's going to have another Bay first down.
Yeah, that was a nice job by the Tornado offensive line. Really came off the football. The running back kind of hit it up in the middle and then bounced it outside to pick up good yardage and a first down. Probably the best play from the line of scrimmage for the Tornadoes tonight.
First and 10 at the Wildcat 40 for the Tornadoes. Hands it off to 8 again, hit quickly and brought down, picks up a good 3 yards.
Yeah, that was Jordan Knight coming off the edge to make that play from behind. He's got tremendous speed, and he read it and came in behind it to make that play.
Second and 7 for the Tornadoes. At the 37, near hash mark, moving right to left, trips out to the far side of the field. Bad snap, quarterback picks it up, and it looks like his knee touched down, and he's going to be down back near the 42-yard line.
Yeah, what a break for us. We had a player there, but we kind of overran the play, and the quarterback did go down to his knee. If he had stayed up, not gone down on the ground, he would have picked up some good yardage. But a big break there for the Wildcats.
Third and 12. Line of scrimmage back at the 42. They need to get down to the 30 for a first down near hash mark. Quarterback looks downfield, gets pressured, and he's going to be dropped, but a penalty flag comes in as one cat went a little high and grabbed the helmet, Coach.
Yeah, I think he just pulled his helmet off, didn't he? This is hard. He's just being an aggressive play, but can't be pulling that helmet off.
The play goes against the Wildcats. First and 10 Tornadoes at the Wildcat 27-yard line.
Following the penalty, puts the ball down at the Wildcat 27-yard line. 9:52 to go in the first half. Citizens Bank scoreboard, Wildcats leading 7-0 over Bay High. Wide outs to each side of the field. Warren back at his own 31, hands it off to number 8 around the right side. He's going to be wrapped up quickly and stopped for little or no gain at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, the snap was a little high, and looked like the running back kind of didn't get a good handoff. It kind of disrupted the timing of that play. But I'll tell you what, number 10, Fred Villa, our nose guard, he's going to be a force. I've heard the coaches and players talking about him, how he's a tough guy. You can't block him one-on-one. They're going to put 2 guys on him, and that ought to free one of our other defenders up. But a good job by our nose guard, Fred Villa.
Smiley in at quarterback now, and we've got a timeout on the field. And with the timeout on the field, 9:06 to go in the first half. Enterprise up 7-0 over Bay High. Listening to Enterprise High School football presented by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. Fox Swimming Law Coach Rex Bynum, Rick Howard, Ricky Adams, and spotter Lance Yarber. Also, Brian Harvin helping us tonight as well. 9:05 to go in the first half, up by 7. Quarterback takes it, rolls to the right side, throws deep, could be intercepted and broken up, but a good offensive play as the receiver was able to get up and break the ball loose before the interception in the end zone.
I think you're exactly right, Fox. We looked like the receiver, and their guy became the defender. It made a good play to bat it away. A great job. Quarterback had time to find him, and that's that one-on-one play has given us trouble in the past. But we have experience at the corners and at the safety. So those guys have made plays, and they made one right there.
Third and 11. Smiley rolls to the right side, gets pressure, and he's going to slip on the turf and then get stopped back at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, that's Fred Villa, our nose. I'm going to try to find out if I think that may be Villa. Fred Villa, our nose tackle, pursuing the quarterback to the sideline. That shows you not only how aggressive he is, but the speed that he has.
Got another third down stop brought to you by Riverbank and Trust Enterprise. Brings up fourth and about 14. And Bay will go for it. Once again, a new quarterback in is Smiley, number 2. Shotgun formation from his 38-yard line. Smiley back to pass, looks downfield, throws to the end zone again, and covered. And no flag on the play as there was contact, but I guess he ran out of bounds.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. They were kind of, hand pushing down there, both the defender and the receiver, and I think he did step out of bounds. But anyway, it was a good no call. That was just kind of a desperation throw from Bay into the end zone, which is not a bad thing to do. But the Cats will take over.
First and 10 for the Wildcats.
Fox, we have 2 of our basketball players at the wideouts. Trey Kimberlin is the one that hit the game-winning shot in the championship game, and plays one of the wide receivers. I think I'll get the other one in just a minute after this play.
Duels to each side. Wide shotgun formation, throws it quickly out in the flats. I believe that is Dalrymple on the reception on the far side of the field.
Yeah, Colson Dalrymple. He plays slot or tight end. Just ran a little stop route, and I'm sure Aiden was reading the coverage, and he just hit him for a good gain on that first down. The other receiver is Dylan Baldwin, who is split on this side. Both of those guys, tremendous athletes.
Second down for the Cats. Far hash mark, fakes it, throws it to the left side, and short, incomplete. Intended for Baldwin that time.
Yeah, I think Aiden had a little pressure on him. He had to get rid of it, but really before he wanted to, and the throw was a little short. Brings up I think a big third down. The Cats need to keep a drive going, so we need to pick up his first down.
Third down, Cats need to get out to the 42, and he gets hit as he throws, incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Yeah, a little pressure under him. That's one thing, one of the big question marks was how well our offensive line would adapt to pass blocking. We haven't done a whole lot of that. That's why I thought we might go into more quick stuff here early, and but just enough pressure to make Aiden have to make an errant throw.
Rathburn into punt for the Wildcats. Return man for the Tornadoes back at his own 31-yard line. Jackson Bailey snapping. Good snap. Rathburn gets a good punt off. Going to be fielded inside the 25. Take a Wildcat roll, and if they can get to it, Coach, and they don't, it goes into the end zone.
Well, what a big punt. Yeah, that was Bradley Rathburn, our left-footed guy, punt. That was a great punt. Of course, it did take a big bounce, and we were unable to stop it. But it's nice to see that maybe we found us a good punter, and MJ won't have to do that job.
6:50 to go in the first half. Citizens Bank scoreboard, Enterprise 7, Bay High nothing. Also, again, thanking our other sponsors, our official refueling stop, Grocery Advantage, with Greg Arrington there, and Enterprise, River Bank and Trust, our third down sponsor, and Watson Glass for those Wildcat first downs. Transportation for away games provided by Sam Boswell Honda, GMC, and Enterprise. 1st and 10 for the Tornadoes. Quarterback takes it, hands it off number 8 around the right side, breaks one tackle, and finally brought down up near the 20-yard line.
Yeah, our defensive tackler in, I think he was in a tackle. We're in our four-man front there. Anthony Jasso got into the backfield, and I think our end or outside linebacker, Julio Jones, came off of him to make that play.
Davis on the carry. Brings up second down.
Second and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Duels out to each side of the field. The quarterback takes it, looks to the right side, throws out in the flats, complete at the 21, hit quickly for a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, that's, again, our cornerbacks, tremendous reaction time and speed. Just a little stop route, didn't go very far, but we were right there to make that play. That was Bryson Chapman, one of our senior captains, making that play.
Bryson Chapman on the second Wildcats. It's a 38.
Third down, line of scrimmage is 22-yard line, and we're going to have a timeout on the field with 5:48 to go in the first half. And with a timeout on the field, we'll take a refueling timeout brought to you by Grocery Advantage of Enterprise. You're listening to Enterprise High School Football, brought to you by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. And great play that time by the Cats on third down, Coach. And that's going to bring 4th and long, and they'll be punting.
Yeah, that was Jordan Knight and Fred Villa. I tell you what, those two guys are having a great first half. I don't think the guys are. I heard, like I said in practice, that one guy can't block Fred, and I think that's proven tonight. They're going to have to put 2 on him. They may have tried that then, but he may have split them, and then Jordan Knight was there to finish it off.
Fourth down as Mikael Johnson goes back deep, standing back at the 48-yard line. And looks like we're going to have a timeout by the Tornadoes with 5 minutes to go in this first half. You're listening to Enterprise High School Football presented by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. 4th and long as Bay gets ready to punt. Johnson stands back at the 42-yard line. The punter for Bay standing back at his 9 as Lee gets the punt off, and it's going to go out of bounds inside the 40, and the Wildcats will start 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line of the Tornadoes with 4:50 to go in this first half.
Yeah, what a great job by the Wildcat defense. It's obvious that Bay High has some kicking issues, and that was not a very good punt. And the Cats have great field position. We need to put this one in the end zone, Fox, here before the half got a little under 5 minutes to go.
Wildcats offensive unit on the field as they get set. Wide out to the near side of the field. White takes it, hands it off to Griffin, breaks it around the right side, and he's going to be stopped there at the line of scrimmage about the 39, but a good defensive play that time by Bay.
Yeah, Amari could not find a crease anywhere. It was a good job. Their defense is playing us pretty tough, and we're not finding those creases, and not having enough time to throw has been an issue too. I'm sure the coaches will get that worked out. Hopefully we can do it here before halftime.
2nd and 10, 4:26 to go in this first half. Takes the ball. White's going to keep it. Bounce outside to the left. And a good tackle again that time by Boone to keep him from having a big gain.
Yes, it was. I thought Aiden, he's got a lot of quickness. I thought he was going, if he could have avoided that tackle, he had a lot of running room, but give credit to the Tornado defender. He made a great defensive play.
Big third down play for the Cats. They need to get down to the 29 for a first down. The line of scrimmage now back at the 40. 3:48 to go in the first half. White drops back, looks left, pulls it down, rolls to the right side of the field, throws it down, has a man open and out of bounds at the 21. Great catch that time by Dylan Baldwin.
Yes, it was. Aiden had to kind of scramble around. Dylan stayed on his route. The throw was low. The defender, sometimes, when they dive, they kind of get in the vision of the receiver, but Dylan stayed with it and made a nice catch. Big first down for the Cats.
Ball placed at the near hash mark as the Cats moving left to right. 1st and 10 at the 22. White throws long to the end zone. Has a man open. Good defensive play to break it up. At the last minute, brings up 2nd down.
I think he was trying to hit Trey Kimmelin across the way. That's one thing I've noticed. Both quarterbacks in practice, I'm sure the coaches are working on. He need to get a little more air under that throw to give your receiver time to get in position, because Trey's a 6'3" guy, and he's going to out-jump most defenders. Just give him a little more room by throwing it up a little higher.
3rd down from the 22. Fakes it and hands it off over to the left side. And he's going to be down inside the 10. And Amari Griffin with a big hit, but he's going to have a Wildcat first down inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, Amari found a little crease, and I thought he was going to kick that to the outside. He looked like he had a blocker out there, and if he could have got around to the edge and got to the sideline, might have taken it in the end zone. But I guess he wanted to hit somebody, and he certainly did that.
1st and goal for the Cats from the 7. Hands it off again. Griffin down inside. He's going to be stopped about the 5. Bring it up 2nd and goal.
One of their guys came out with a football. I guess it was already down. I didn't hear a whistle till he came out with a football, but obviously he was down. So the Cats retain possession.
From the 5. White stands back at his 10, and we've got a timeout on the field. With a timeout on the field for refueling, we'll go and take a break. Brought to you by Grocery Advantage there in Enterprise. You're listening to Enterprise High School football. Brought to you by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Your #1 source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Back at Wildcat Stadium. 2nd and goal. Handoff comes off the right side. He's going to pick up about 2 down to the 3. Brings up 3rd and goal. Griffin on to carry for the Cats.
Yeah, Sam Whitaker went in motion. We faked the speed sweep to him. I think we're trying to get those linebackers maybe to take a step to their right to pick up Sam and then give it to Amari back to, against the grain. But picked up a couple of yards, but a good job by the Bay High defense.
3rd and goal from the 4 for the Cats, near side of the field. Hands it off again to Griffin. Touchdown, Wildcats in off the right side. That was Mikkel Johnson on that carry.
Yeah, what a great cut by Mikhail Johnson. He got the ball on the speed sweep. I had a good look at it, and what a tremendous vision though a good running back has. He saw that crease. He just planted that right foot and cut it up and went into the end zone. Great job by Mikhail Johnson and the offensive line.
Andrew Pickard in to attempt the point after. 1:46 to go in the first half. Wildcats up again, up 13-0 as we await the extra point. Aiden White will be holding. Good snap. Hold is down. The kick is up. And the kick is good. And with 1:46, Wildcats up 14-0 over Bay. You're listening to Enterprise High School football, brought to you by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. Fox Fleming along with Coach Rex Bynum, Ricky Adams, Rick Howard, spotter Lance Yarber, and Brian Harvin joining us tonight. 1:46 to go in the first half. Wildcats up 14-0. Scoreboard update brought to you by Citizens Bank of Enterprise as Bradley Rathburn gets ready to kick off for the Wildcats. Two return men back deep for the Tornadoes at the 10-yard line. Good kick, goes to the right side, bounces, and out of bounds. He did not touch it somehow, and it's going to be out of bounds at the 7-yard line, but there will be a penalty on that play.
Yeah, one of our coaches was in there signaling to the official that it bounced off his leg, but to no avail. And Coach Blackman mentioned about our kickoff team and the kicker putting it in the right spots, and I think Bradley just overdid that a little bit, and they will have great field position. But they've got a minute 45. Hopefully we can hold them. You know, the Cats will get the second half kickoff, and so I think that score was huge. If we can hold them here, going to the half with a 14-0 lead, and then get the football when we come out the second half.
First and 10 from the 35-yard line for the Tornadoes near hash mark, moving right to left. 1:46, trips out to the far side of the field. Quarterback shotgun formation from the 30, drops back to pass, gets pressure, throws it out in the flats, complete, and tackle back at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, those slow developing plays, for instance, that particular one right there, that just plays right into our defensive hands because of our speed and quickness and pursuit. And my cohort over here says we're going to hold them and get it back and put one on the board before half. It's going to be 21-0 at half. So,
and with a timeout on the field called by the Wildcats, 1:36 to go in the first half, up 14-0. Scoreboard brought to you by Citizens Bank of Enterprise. We'll take a timeout brought to you by the Grocery Advantage here in Enterprise as well. You're listening to Enterprise High School football, presented by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. 1:35 to go in the first half. Wildcats up 14-0. Second and 15 for the Bay High Tornadoes from the far hash mark as they move right to left. Quarterback stands back at the 15, hands it off to his back, cuts to the right side, hit quickly and brought down up near the 34-yard line.
Yeah, we were just talking about using our timeouts, and I know Coach Blackman, as soon as their running back went down, he jumped out and signaled a timeout to the official. Hopefully to force a punt, and the way their kicking game's been, that's a great call.
And another timeout on the field. And Coach, once again, we want to thank all of our sponsors. Of course, McDonald's. Folks tune into NFHS, they can log in, get a password, but they do not have to sign up for a subscription. That's taken care of by McDonald's of Enterprise. Also, our first down sponsored by Watson Glass on the Geneva Highway. Scoreboard by the Citizens Bank. And Riverbank and Trust bringing us our third down stops as well as our red zone. And a special thanks for our away games. There's only 4 this year, but Sam Boswell Honda, Buick GMC here in Enterprise for providing transportation for that as well. Cat defense coming back on the field. 3rd and about 11 for the Tornadoes. Cats wanting to make a stop and have a chance to get back into the end zone once again before this first half comes to a close. Bay High at the far hash mark as they're moving right to left. Trips out to the far side. Quarterback back at his own 28-yard line. Warren takes it, fakes it, throws it downfield, has a man open across the 40, 45, and up near midfield and brought down by the Cats at the 49, but enough for a Bay first down.
Yeah, great execution. I don't know if they were reading that, if that was called, but a great fake to the running back. Quarterback stepped up and he fired a strike to the receiver to pick up that first down yardage.
First and 10 for the Tornadoes, just over 1:10 to go. In the first half, quarterback throws it out in the flats. He's across midfield, breaks a tackle, and finally brought down at the Wildcat 44-yard line.
Yeah, we were there, but good hard running by the receiver. We were unable to make the play at the point of initial contact, but we did get him short of first down yardage as the clock continues to run.
Winters making that stop for the Wildcats. 2nd and about 4. Once again, hands it off to his back. Hit quickly in the backfield. I believe that was Hooten, Coach. He's going to be stopped back for a loss.
Yes, it was one of our linebackers. That's our Mike linebacker, J.T. Hooten. He must have read the gap. He shot that gap and made a tremendous play.
Wildcats needing a big defensive play now on 3rd down. Quarterback takes it, rolls to the right side, looks downfield, has a man open in the flats and out of bounds inside the 40-yard line, and it'll be enough for another Bay first down.
Yeah, the fake, I think, is holding our pass rush just enough, and the quarterback pulls it. He's got time to find that receiver. That's a couple of good throws he's made, and they were able to catch and get out of bounds. They're probably going to take another shot into the end zone.
First and 10 for the Tornadoes at the Wildcat 39-yard line. Pressure, and Cats defense holds, and they're going to stop him for a loss back at the 43, Coach.
Yeah, it looked to me like they had 5 men in the backfield. When I saw them line up, I was counting them as quick as I could, but that was illegal formation. The officials didn't see it, and the clock will run out here for halftime.
And at the half, the Enterprise High School Wildcats leads the Bay High Tornadoes 14-0 in what has been a pretty good showing, Coach, by the Wildcats as they kick off the 2022 year.
Yeah, it was kind of fast and furious to start with the onside kick attempt that we didn't get, and then we I think blocked the punt or got a fumble, and then they got an interception. Kind of slowed down the latter part of the first quarter and into the second quarter, and I think both teams trying to make some adjustments, and we finally got a break. The defense held them, they got off a poor punt, and we were able to take that drive and put it in the end zone to take that this 2-touchdown lead.
And we'll take a timeout as we get ready for the halftime show. Brought to you by ERA Forest and Fields Enterprise. Make sure you give Jason Bruce a call.
Good evening. Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
Your family's health is vitally important to all of us here at Center Drugs and Enterprise in Daleville.
We provide personal service and answers to your questions because you're our neighbors.
It's so easy to become overwhelmed by what you read, see, or hear, and that's why Center Drugs is here to make things clear for you
and to make things as easy as possible. So give us a call or come by and see us
at Center Drugs in Enterprise or in Daleville.
How does the bank make you feel at home?
is actually looking forward to going inside a bank again, where there's a unique feeling of hospitality that's hard to find today, anywhere. It's where they know my name and they know what I need. It's just different than any other bank. Oh, and they even know my favorite kind of cookie.
Yep, that's how.
Personal attention and unexpected hospitality from River Bank and Trust. Experience it.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Superintendent Dr. Zell Thomas, Principal Stan Sauls, and Enterprise High School, we proudly present the Big Blue Marching Band. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Juliana Gingrich and Jennifer Santiago. Tonight, the band will be performing their 2022 halftime show, which features the music of the Mamas and the Papas, Katy Perry, Led Zeppelin, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Bob Seger. Performing their 2022 show, California Dreamin', the Enterprise High School Big Blue Marching Band.
Welcome to Briars Warren Drug Company, your hometown pharmacy in downtown Enterprise. If you haven't visited lately, please do. You'll see some old friends and meet some new friends too. We know you're busy and we can help by getting you in and out in no time at all. If you need a vaccination, you can get it done right here in the pharmacy. We're here to help you in any way we can because that's what good neighbors do. Briars Warren Drug Company in downtown Enterprise. You can count on us.
How does the bank make you feel at home?
It's actually looking forward to going inside a bank again, where there's a unique feeling of hospitality that's hard to find today, anywhere. It's where they know my name and they know what I need. It's just different than any other bank. Oh, and they even know my favorite kind of cookie.
Yep, that's how.
Personal attention and unexpected hospitality from River Bank and Trust. Experience it.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
And welcome back to the second half here at Wildcat Stadium. Fox Swimming along with Coach Rex Bynum as we get ready to kick off. Bay kicking off to the Wildcats. Wildcats going to be returning from our left to our right. Leading 14-0 here in the first half. And Coach, what are we waiting on? Air the football up or? And we're ready. Once again, thanking our sponsors. Our first down sponsor, Watson Glass, Geneva Highway. Scoreboard update, the Citizens Bank of Enterprise. Paul Barnes. Third down stops by Riverbank and Trust. And our halftime breaks and timeouts with Grossly Advantage. High kick to the right side, fielded at the 15, out across the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, cuts it to the left side. He could go all the way. 10, touchdown, Wildcats.
Okay. I think that was Mikael Johnson, one to number 7. One of their players is down on the field, but what a tremendous job by Mikael Johnson in the return unit. He's just got that knack, and when he saw that open, he turned it on.
I'd have told you quicker, Coach, but my spotter was asleep and crawled out from under the... Not that I couldn't see it. And the Wildcats get ready to kick the extra point as the injured player is off the field now for the Tornadoes. Andrew Pickard will be doing the kicking for the Cats. Hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And with 11:46 to go in the third quarter, Wildcats up 21-0 following the kickoff return for a touchdown by Johnson. You're listening to Enterprise High School football presented by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. Enterprise scoring on the opening kickoff of the second half. Mikhail Johnson running it to the end zone. Extra point by Pickard was good, 21-0 the score, 11:46 as Rathburn gets ready to kick off for the Cats. 2 deep men for the Tornadoes back inside the 10-yard line. Bradley approaches the ball. Going to be a kick to the left side, fielded at the 15-yard line. Takes it down across the 20, cuts back to the right, hit quickly and brought down at the 25.
It wasn't the deepest of kicks, but it was very effective. It was a good height. We fielded it at 15. We tackled him at the 25. It's a pretty good job by our kicker and the kickoff team. But what a great run from Mikhail Johnson. He's touched it 3 times tonight and has got 3 touchdowns. That's a pretty good average. Yeah, he did throw the interception. We won't count that against. Yeah, he's touched it 4 times. Yeah, we won't count that.
But he made up for it on the kickoff return, right?
He certainly did.
1st and 10 for the Tornadoes. Wide out to the far side of the field. A single out to the near side. Moving right to left. Quarterback takes it, rolls right, throws it out in the flats. Number 8's open, but overthrows him. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, the Cats really crowding the line of scrimmage. We had our safety, long safety, looked like he was back 15 or 20 yards, and quarterback didn't really have a whole lot of time. We had fairly good coverage. He just kind of, I think, basically threw that one away. I'm trying to look at the defensive numbers, see if we got any new folks in. I'll try to give you those numbers as we go.
Second down from the 25-yard line. Warren hands it off to number 8 around the right side. Good hard running, but he's stopped for about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, we're still in our 4-man front look, but Eric Winters has moved back to a lone safety. I'm trying to, here comes Keon Dunlap. I think they had kind of moved him up almost like a linebacker. And
Wildcats needing a 3rd down stop. Quarterback takes a snap, fakes it, throws it across the middle, complete to number 1. He's going to have a 1st down up near the 36 and then breaks a tackle. And second effort, depending on where they mark it, Coach, he still may have it, but he lost some yards on the run.
Yeah, that's been kind of their best play. The quarterback rides that fake, and I think that holds our linebackers, gives that receiver time to get in behind them, enough room, and the quarterback hits him quickly there. And as you said, Foz, he did pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 for the Tornadoes at their own 37-yard line. 10:02 to go in the 3rd period, trailing by 21. Far hash mark, man in motion, quarterback takes it, hands it off, and he cuts back to the right side again, and he's going to pick up about a yard.
Yeah, again, we're just kind of smothering them right at the line of scrimmage. We've got 10 guys within 5-6 yards of the line. Tomorrow's Green, an extra defensive back, has come into the game. And I'm trying to see for any other numbers. I think all the others were the original starters in tonight's game.
Second and 9 from the 38-yard line. Trips out to the near side of the field. Throws it across the middle. Hit quickly by the Wildcats. Picks up 2, but he will remember that one. Number 6, I believe, on the stop of the Wildcats.
Yes, that's J.T. Hooten, our Mike linebacker. I'm telling you what, yeah, he caught it, but J.T. was there to stop him in his tracks. Big 3rd down right here for the Cat defense.
Third down, the Tornadoes needing to get up to the 47-yard line for a 1st down. Line of scrimmage at the 40. Ningen Riverbank and Trust stop. Hands it off to 3 around the left side. Breaks a tackle. He's out across the 45 and up near the 1st down marker.
Yeah, they found a crease off that right side. We missed the initial tackle, and he had enough room to get to the 1st down marker, and it will be another 1st down for the Tornadoes. Good execution on that play.
Another first down for the Tornadoes as they have been moving the ball. Beginning the second half, again, trips to the near side of the field. Quarterback stands back at his own 43-yard line. Takes a snap, fakes it to number 3, throws it across the middle, and he's got it inside the Wildcat territory about the 46-yard line.
Yeah, didn't get a lot of yardage, but it's a pretty good gain there, about 5-6 yards, first down. Just that little fake, holds those backers, and hits the receiver right in behind him.
And injury time out on the field. 7:46 to go in the third quarter here at Wildcat Stadium. Enterprise up 21-0, brought to you by Citizens Bank. We'll take a quick timeout for refueling, brought to you by Grocery Advantage and Enterprise. Greg Arrington. You're listening to Enterprise High School football, sponsored by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. Fox Swimming Law with Coach Rex behind them. Ricky Adams, Rick Howard, Brian Harvin, and spotter Lance Yarber. 2nd and 4 for the Tornadoes at the Wildcat 46-yard line. Quarterback shotgun formation from his own 49. Warren takes a snap. Fumble on to play, and it's going to be recovered by the Wildcats as they got in the backfield, and they should have it about the 48-yard line.
Yes, they do, Fox. They mishandled a snap, and the back tried to reach and grab it, and he missed it, and that's when we jumped on it. Big play by the Cat defense on the turnover. Good field position for the offense here on their first possession of the second half.
First and 10, Cats following the fumble recovery from the 49. White back at his own 44-yard line. Shotgun formation, takes a snap, fakes it to the left side, throws it downfield, has a man open, number 5, and he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats. Number 5, Trey Kimmerlin.
Yeah, that's our big basketball player, 6'3", Trey Kimmerlin. What a great fake in the backfield. Great throw by Aiden White. Trey Kimmerlin came open, and Aiden hit him right in stride. Great execution. Great call by Cole Weeks, and another touchdown for the Cats.
Andrew Pickard into Temple Point after. Good hold. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Cats up 28-0. 7:16 to go in the third. You're listening to Enterprise High School football, presented by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. Fox Swimming Law with Coach Rex Bynum. Wildcats up 28-0. 7:16 to go in the third. As Rathburn gets ready to kick off. Kicks to the left side of the field, fielded at the 6-yard line. Gets it out across the 10, tries to cut it back, and he's going to be wrapped up about the 15. And the Wildcat coverage doing a great job that time.
Smiley on the return.
Yeah, that was good coverage. Had a little extracurricular activity going on. I saw a flag come out. I'm not sure what it'll be. It looks like we've got one of our players down on the turf.
And back at Wildcat Stadium as the penalty is assessed against the Wildcats. It was offsetting on the first set and been unsportsmanlike on the Wildcats. Moves the ball out to the 45-yard line for Beta start 1st and 10.
Yeah, Fox, you're exactly right. There were 2 unnecessary roughness penalties, one on each side. As you said, they were offsetting. And then the unsportsmanlike against us was the 15-yard.
First and 10 for the Tornadoes from the 45-yard line, 7:06 to go. As discussions are going on about the penalty on the field. Once again, I want to thank our sponsors this year. Scoreboard update by the Citizens Bank. Watson Glass on our first downs. Our third down stoppage of Riverbank and Trust. Sam Boswell Honda Buick GMC for our travel away games, and the Grocery Advantage, the official refueling stop of the Wildcat football team. And ERA Forest and Fields for the halftime and post-game show. Coach, I think that new math is messing them up.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First and 10 for the Tornadoes now at the 31-yard line. Quarterback takes it, keeps it off the left side, pitches at the last minute. Good pitch. At the last minute, he's going to be out to the 40, picks up about 9 yards.
Yeah, that's just a straight or speed option. Nobody took the quarterback initially. Then when somebody finally took him, he made a nice pitch out to the running back. Good gain and good execution there for the Tornadoes.
Brings up second and 1. Line of scrimmage is right across the 40-yard line for Bay High. 6:28 to go in the third quarter, trailing by 28. Trips out to the far side of the field. Quarterback stands back at his own 35-yard line. Throws it open at the 45, 50, and the 43-yard line of the Wildcats. Good throw and catch that time by the Tornadoes, and they move the ball.
Yeah, there was a big gap, but I'm not sure if somebody blew a coverage or what, but too much room on that particular route. And of course, the quarterback hit him, big gainer.
Smiley in at quarterback for Bay now. And we've got whistles blowing. I believe we're going to have a timeout on the field. Penalty flag on our side about the 34-yard line.
It's probably going to be a sideline warning,
right.
I imagine.
I think he was putting. One of them when Coach slipped out on the field, but I think he was putting, Coach. Sideline warning called against Enterprise. 5:46 in the third here at Wildcat Stadium, up by 28. And a heat timeout called on the field, and with the heat timeout, we'll take a break. Brought to you by Grocery Advantage. You're listening to Enterprise High School football, presented by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. 5:46 to go in the third. Cats up 28-0, but Tornadoes with their best drive of the game down at the Wildcat 43-yard line. Far hash mark moving right to left, man in motion. Quarterback takes it, fakes it, gets pressure. He's going to be dropped for a loss back at the 46.
You know, whatever the faking they were doing, it didn't fool us. We were right there. About three of them had him hemmed up and dropped him for a loss. Again, tremendous quickness by the Cat defense.
Second and about 13. Quarterback drops back to pass, throws it over the middle, gets pressure, incomplete, brings up third down.
Yeah, we didn't. Preston Powell has checked in at defensive end, and I'm not sure who the other one was, but Preston and one of our other defenders right in the quarterback's face. He had to get rid of that one quickly, and in doing so, the throw was not very good.
3rd and 13, the line of scrimmage back at the 47. They need to get down inside the 35 for a first down. Trips out to the near side of the field. Quarterback looks to the right, throws. Great coverage that time and broken up, intended for Lee.
Yeah, Bryson Chapman across the way, one of our experienced cornerbacks. He made a nice play. The quarterback had a little zip on it, but Bryson was there to bat that one away.
Bryson Chapman brings up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down, and Coach, I think we'll know they'll go for it, but the Tornadoes will take a timeout. 4:46 to go in the 3rd quarter. Cats up 28-0. 4th and about 13 for the Tornadoes, as they look like they're going to go for it. Dual wideouts to each side of the field. Man in motion. Quarterback stands back at his own 48-yard line, and we've got I don't know where. I think we got a penalty flag on the far side, Coach.
Yeah, I think somebody moved in the interior. The umpire threw his flag, so I didn't see it, but our guys were clapping, so I backed them up 5 more yards.
And I'd like to remind everyone, if you'd like some updated Wiregrass scores, text or call 464-0551, 464-0551.
What was that number?
464-0551. Ask for Kevin. 4th down. Quarterback takes a snap, gets pressure, rolls to the right side, got some room to run, and he gets outside, and he's going to be down at the marker, and I believe he picked up a first down. Good run by the Bay High quarterback.
Yeah, that's one bad thing when you're so fast, you kind of over-pursue, and the quarterback, he's a great athlete. He found that crease, and nobody was there for containment on the outside, and he was able to scoop down that sideline and pick up that first down. Tremendous individual effort by the quarterback for Bay High.
1st and 10 at the Wildcat 33. Far hash mark moving right to left. 3rd quarter, 4:35 left. Shrimps out to the near side of the field. Smiley back at his own 37. Takes a snap. Looks to the left side. Throws it across the middle, but throws behind his receiver, incomplete.
Yeah, again, we're getting just enough pressure on him to make him feel a little uncomfortable and not quite as accurate with the throws. I keep looking for one of our guys to kind of time that and step in front of that receiver and pick one off and take it down the sideline.
Second down, man in motion. Quarterback stands back at the 37, fakes it to the first man, throws it back out in the flats to number 5, shakes a tackle, and then gets grabbed and thrown out of bounds. No gain. A great defensive play that time by the Wildcats, and we're going to have an injury timeout on the field. And as we take a break, you're listening to Enterprise High School Football, brought to you by McDonald's of the Wildcat Sports Network. Quarterback takes a snap, rolls left, gets some pressure, but he's going to get outside. And he's down inside the 25, 20 and out of bounds, and a penalty flag back at the 25. And, Coach, I think they're going to have him for holding.
Yeah, well, I saw a hold back work toward where the referee is that he didn't call, and then he kept running, and I think the second guy got him. So that should be holding against the Tornadoes. They actually held twice, and only got called for it once.
At the 11, penalty flag back at the 25. Holding goes against the Tornadoes.
Third down for the Tornadoes at the 35-yard line. They need to get down inside the 23 for a first down. Man in motion, quarterback fakes it to number 5, drops back to pass, gets pressure and knocked down. Great play that time by Green as he jumped up and batted it down. They had it set up beautifully, but a great defensive play by the Wildcats.
Yes, it was. I was hoping he'd kind of bat it up and catch it and take off, but Xavier Henderson made a nice play there. Brings up another fourth down for the Tornadoes.
Pass broken up by Henderson. Brings up fourth down.
Fourth down from the 35-yard line. Once again, they need to get down inside the 23. Right hash mark. Goes out to each side of the field. Man in motion. Quarterback takes it. And we've got a penalty flag on the far side, or near side.
Penalty flag after the 35-yard line.
Yeah, somebody must have moved. I didn't see it. I thought for a second he was going to call it on us for being offside, but
goes against the Tornadoes, Coach.
Yeah, it was against them. I thought originally it was going to be on us. I didn't see anybody move, but obviously somebody did.
And backs it up to the 40-yard line. 4th and 15. Shotgun formation for the Tornadoes back at the 45. Drops back, throws it long to the end zone, has a man open, but out of bounds.
Yeah, he's way out of bounds over. Good coverage. Cats will take over there at their own 40-yard line.
Out of bounds, incomplete. Wildcats taking the first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 for the Wildcats. White throws it out in the flats, incomplete, a little high, brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, try to set up a screen across the way, just a grunt high. Probably receiver wasn't quite expecting it. I can't see that number across the way, who that receiver is. It looks like one of the new guys. J-Dale Presley is checked in on this side of another tall receiver, 6'5", that could be a big weapon for us as the season goes on.
Ball placed at the far hash mark as the Cats are moving left to right. 3:10 to go in the third period, up by 28. Back at their own 40-yard line. Whitaker in the slot. Presley to the near side. Handoff goes to number 3, cuts it back inside, 50, 45, 40, 30, 20, 10, cuts it back inside. Touchdown, Wildcats. Number 3, Amari Griffin, good for 60 yards, but we've got a penalty flag at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, that usually indicates one of our receivers downfield blocking. I'm not going to call it too early, but that's would be usually the case, either blocking the back or holding. We'll see what the call is. Great execution there with Amari Griffin. Of course, he knows where he's like Mikael Johnson. He knows where that end zone is. But the holding call will bring it back.
It doesn't take him long to get there.
No, it doesn't.
Ball placed back at the 47-yard line of Bay High. 1st and 10 for the Cats. Brought to you by Watson Glass, Geneva Highway and Enterprise. 2:52 to go in the third. Again, up by 28. Far hash mark moving right to left. Whitaker in motion. Hands it off again to Griffin. Cuts it off the right side. He's going to be down inside the 45.
Yeah, the pile's still moving. Great second effort there by Amari Griffin and the offensive line. I noticed across the way that was number 26, Max Fault, that was checked in at the other receiver across the way. And Jadale Preston on this side. I believe the rest of the players on the field are the original starters for tonight's game.
Wildcat first down. Brought to you by Watson Glass. Goes to the far side of the field. Throws it long for Presley, but too long, and that's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, I like the call. Try to get that ball to Jadale. Had pretty good coverage. The corner was with him, and safety was over the top. Jadale's been had a little, I don't know if it was ankle problem or something. He had a boot on earlier in the week at practice. Didn't look quite full speed on that play.
Trips out to the far side of the field. White shotgun formation from his own 41. Griffin lines up to the left side. Hands it off to Griffin, cuts it back inside, spins, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards down to the 36.
Yeah, we were calling the play from the sideline. A lot of movement going on, but we didn't have any movement at the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defensive front for Bay High.
Third and 9 for the Cats. Whitaker in motion. Back to pass. Aiden White gets pressure. Throws it incomplete. Good pressure by the defense that time for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, if Aiden could have had just a grunt more time to get that football to Aiden. We had to Amari. We had it set up, but the pressure was too much, and Aiden just kind of basically threw that one away.
Fourth and 9. The Cats need to get down to the 27-yard line for a first down. Line of scrimmage is at 36. Baldwin comes to the right side. White gets pressure, rolls back to the left side, picks up a block inside the 35, 30, and he's got a first down on the far side.
Yeah, good job across the way by our wide receiver. I believe that Sam Whitaker did a good job of kind of shielding his defender and gave Aiden White a little crease enough to get to the sideline and pick up that first down. Great individual effort there by Aiden White.
Watson Glass first down at the 25-yard line of the Tornadoes. Fakes it, or actually keeps it, and Griffin's going to be stopped for a loss back at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, but the defensive front had some penetration in the backfield. I don't know. Obviously, I don't think that was a read because I'm sure Aiden would have pulled it, but they did get Amari in the backfield. Luckily, he held on to the football. I noticed Trey Kimberlin has checked back into the lineup across the way.
Second down from the 33. Look to the sideline as they change the play. And we've got too much time, I believe, called on the near side.
Yeah, it had a little motion at the line. I'm not sure who it was. The official on our sideline saw it. Makes it second and longer.
Cats need to get down to the 26 for a first down. Line of scrimmage back at the 38. 11 seconds to go in the third quarter here at Wildcat Stadium. White, shotgun formation from the 43. And we've got another penalty flag on the near side, Coach.
It's the same official. We may be not lining up right or something's happening. No, they're offsides. Oh, goodness. Well, got that 5 yards back now.
And the third quarter comes to a close here at Wildcat Stadium. Enterprise Wildcats leading Bay High Tornadoes 28-0, brought to you by Citizens Bank of Enterprise. As we get ready for the fourth quarter, we'll take a break. You're listening to Enterprise High School Football presented by McDonald's of Enterprise on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
At Enterprise Paint and Industrial, we carry a full line of Benjamin Moore paints, along with automotive paints and accessories by Sherwin-Williams and Pro Spray. You will find a great selection of power tools by Makita and many name brand air tools, accessories, woodworking equipment, and hardware. We are your factory authorized service center and full line repair shop for your electrical and air tools. Newly remodeled, locally owned and operated, Enterprise Paint and Industrial, more than a paint store.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
How does the bank make you feel at home?
It's actually looking forward to going inside a bank again, where there's a unique feeling of hospitality that's hard to find today, anywhere. It's where they know my name and they know what I need. It's just different than any other bank. Oh, and they even know my favorite kind of cookie.
Yep, that's how.
Personal attention and unexpected hospitality from River Bank and Trust. Experience it.
Your family's health is vitally important to all of us here at Center Drugs and Enterprise in Daleville.
We provide personal service and answers to your questions because you're our neighbors.
It's so easy to become overwhelmed by what you read, see, or hear, and that's why Center Drugs is here to make things clear for you
and to make things as easy as possible. So give us a call or come by and see us
at Center Drugs and Enterprise or in Daleville.
And welcome back to Wildcat Stadium as we begin the fourth quarter. Wildcats second and long. White takes a snap, rolls to the right side, throws out in the flats, but incomplete. Intended for Whitaker.
Yeah, I think if they hadn't had that to do over again, he would have set those feet a little better. I think he threw it a little too quickly, and if he had set his feet and made a good throw like he normally does, I believe that would have been a completion. But that's part of the learning process. I think overall tonight he's done a very good job for his first starting as a quarterback, first start as a quarterback, probably at any level, I don't know.
Cumberland wide to the near side of the field, two wide outs to the far side. White stands back at the 37, fakes it, looks to the right side, throws it across the middle, wide open at the 22, and down inside the 15 is Whitaker.
Yeah, that was a nice route by Sam Whitaker. He found that open area in the middle, and I tell you what, Aiden set his feet on that one and he threw a rope right in there, picked up that first down.
Down to the 13-yard line, picks up a Wildcat. First down.
Watson Glass first down inside the red zone at the 13-yard line. 11:26 to go in the ball game. Hand off to Whitaker around the left side. He's going to be down to about the 7. Brings up second and about 6.
Whitaker on the carry down to the 7-yard line. He's got second and 6.
Second down from the 7 near hash mark. Trips out to the right side. Hayden throws to the end zone and overthrows the corner, but a great pass and play that time called by the Wildcats.
Yeah, trying to get Trey Kimberlin a little jump ball. Hayden just stood a little too far. A little more air under it, not quite as hard. That gives Trey a chance to make a play.
Injury timeout.
And with the injury timeout, we'll take a grocery advantage. You're listening to Enterprise High School football presented by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. Welcome back to Wildcat Stadium. Fox Fleming, along with spotter Lance Jarber. 3rd and 6 for the Cats, near hash mark. Hands it off to number 7, touchdown Wildcats. Great cut by MJ to the inside, and he goes untouched into the end zone.
Yes, that was. I said during the timeout they're probably going to give it to MJ, and that's exactly what happened. Great call by Coach Weeks, and great execution up front by the Cat offensive line. And, of course, Mikael Johnson makes that nice cut, takes it into the end zone.
Pickard to attempt the point after. Good snap, good hole. Kick is up and hits the right side. No good.
Extra point, no good. Wildcats still before.
And with 10:20 to go in the ball game, Wildcats up 34-0 over Bay High. You're listening to Enterprise High School football. Fox Fleming, along with Coach Rex Bynum, Ricky Adams, Rick Howard, spotter Lance Jarber, and Brian Harbin as the Cats have scored. Extra point was no good, up 34-0 as Bradley Rathburn gets ready to kick off. As the Tornadoes will be returning from our left to our right, both deep backs back around the 10-yard line. Rathburn kicks to the left side of the field, caught at the 21 by number 18, out across the 25, 30. Cuts to the left side, got some speed out across the 35, and finally out of bounds up near the 42-yard line.
Yeah, Bay High's done a good job on their return unit tonight. They find little creases, and they've got good speed. Bryson Chapman did a good job. He was our safety across the way, and he just used the sideline to his advantage and forced the return guy out of bounds.
And another injury timeout on the field. 10:04 to go in the game, trailing by 34. Bay hands it off to the right side. Got some running room out across midfield and down inside the Wildcat 50 to about the 47-yard line, but picks up another first down for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, I think we've got some of our second unit defenders out on the field. I noticed a couple of changes. Number 40, John Anderson is checked in. Number 50, Andrew Battenberg is in it, one of the linebackers. And I think we have some new down defensive linemen too. I'll try to get those numbers as this drive goes on.
First and 10 for the Tornadoes, Wildcat 47. Handoff goes to the left side. Number 3 with it. Hit quickly that time by number 40 for the Wildcats. Big stop and hit by John Anderson.
Yes, it was. He beat his blocker and got in the backfield and made that play. Great job by, John Anderson. That's the thing about these second team guys. When they get in, they want to make plays too, and that was a big time play there by John.
Loses 3 yards, 2nd and 13.
Second and 13 for the Tornadoes. Quarterback keeps it around the left side, gets pressured, gets outside, and he's going to be out of bounds inside the 47, back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, good individual effort by the quarterback. We have one of our defenders in position, but the quarterback just had too much quickness and speed for him to make that play. I notice number 90, Harrison Brown, is checked into the line.
Third down, Coach. Line of scrimmage is the 46-yard line. They need to get down inside the 38 for a first down. 8:05 to go in the ball game, trailing by 34. Warren takes it, looks downfield, throws long, has a man open but out of bounds.
Yeah, good coverage down the field. The receiver didn't have anywhere to go, but I guess out of bounds. That's where the throw was. Brings up a fourth down. It'd be nice if this predominantly second defensive unit can make a stop right here.
Big fourth down play again for the Wildcats. Clock stop with 7:50 to go.
Yeah, number 25, Walker Turner, has checked in at one of the linebacker position. Let's see if I can catch another number or two. Number 16, Alex Greenwood is what I'm going to call him, in at one of the safeties.
Fourth down, Warren stands back at his own 49-yard line. Shotgun formation. Takes it to 22, throws it across the middle, complete to 23, inside the 30, and down to the Wildcat 28. But he's going to have enough for a Wildcat first down.
Yeah, that's been their most productive play. He does that little fake in there to hold those backers, and the receiver gets him behind the backers in front of the safeties, and he hits him right in stride. Big first down for Bay High.
First and 10 from the 28, 7:02 to go in the ball game. Pass across the middle again. The receiver falls down and brings up third down.
Yeah, I think the ball was tipped right at the line of scrimmage. Alex Greenwood had if that ball had stayed up, he looked like he had a shot to make an interception, but it did fall incomplete.
Second down from the 28 for the Tornadoes. Warren in at cornerback, shotgun formation, looks to the left side, throws it deep to the end zone, and a flag comes out, interference on the Cats.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious. We weren't even looking at the football, and I guess he wasn't going to let him catch a touchdown pass, that's for sure.
Penalty flag on the play. Against Wildcats.
And a pass interference going against the Wildcats with 6:40 to go in the ball game, leading 34-0. giving the Tornadoes a first down at the Wildcat 14-yard line. Wide outs to the near side of the field, man in motion. Quarterback stands back at the 20. Hands it off to number 5. Got some running room and down inside the Wildcat 10.
You have good yardage on first down. Got a player coming out. I guess his helmet came off.
Number 5, Javante Davis on the carry for the Tornadoes down to the Wildcat 9-yard line. Brings up second and 5.
Number 75, Kyron Tyson, checking into the lineup.
Second and 5 for the Tornadoes. Again, number 5 with the ball, breaks it back to the right side, got some running room. And the Wildcat defensive man takes him out of bounds about the 3-yard line, but a good job of not letting him get it outside, Coach.
Yeah. Of course, they could pick up a first down, which he did, so they're going to have it first and goal from the 3. Number 49, Will Dalrymple, is checked in one of the linebacker spots.
First and goal for the Tornadoes. 5:31 to go in the ball game. Down at the Wildcat 2-yard line. Warren at quarterback stands back at the 8-yard line. Number 5 lines up to the right side of him. Hands it off to 5 off the left side. And he's going to be down to the 1. He's not going to get right down to the goal line by the mark. Defense still doing a good job. I think the number 2's in there, Coach.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think maybe all the 2s are in. The running back, I think his knee hit the ground. He tried to extend the football, but he was already down.
Stop by number 25.
Second and goal from the goal line. Again, they give it to number 5, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Have they signaled yet? I have not seen a signal yet.
No, it did look like he was there, but
the official on the sideline over here, neither one of them have made a call.
I think they just did.
Oh.
Number 90, Himes comes in to attempt the point after, as Warren will be holding. Waiting for the snap. And penalty flag as we got movement by the Wildcats. Hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And with 4:30 to go in the ball game, Enterprise Wildcats leading 30-47 over the Bay High Tornadoes. Listening to Enterprise High School football, brought to you by McDonald's and the Wildcat Sports Network. Fox Swimming Law, Coach Rex Bynum, Coach 34-7. Wildcats looking good tonight. And Bay High kicking off. Whitaker and Knowles back deep for the Wildcats. Possibly an onside kick. An onside kick And recovered by the Wildcats at the 47-yard line, and they start 1st and 10. And an injury timeout on the field, and with the injury, we'll take a timeout. Listening Enterprise High School football brought to you by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. 4:30 to go in the ball game. Enterprise up 34-7, brought to you by Citizens Bank. 1st and 10 for the Cats at the 48-yard line of Bay, following the failed onside kick. Jackson Bailey in at quarterback for the Wildcats. Magoli to the right side, hands it off to Magoli. And he's going to be down to the 40. Good hard run that time by number 43 for the Cats.
Yeah, we got the number 2 offense in, and yes, Raymond Magoli, he is a tough kid. He's not very big, but he plays big.
Wildcats down to the 45-yard line. Hitting well on the stop for the Tornadoes, 2nd down.
2nd and about 7 for the Cats at the 45 of the Tornadoes. Bailey takes it, hands it off to Magoli again. He's going to be down inside the 45 to the 43.
Yeah, that was a good tackle by one of the linebackers for Bay High. Raymond's hard. He's small, but he finds that crease. Sometimes it takes a couple, 3 guys to get him down.
3rd and 6 for the Cats. Trips out to the far side of the field. Bailey back at the 49. Magoli lines up to the right of him. Single wide out to the near side of the field. 3:28 to go in this ball game as the Wildcats lead 34-7. Man in motion. Bailey takes the ball, hands it off to Magoli off the right side. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. Raymond Magoli, good for 44 yards and a Wildcat touchdown.
What a great call, great execution. I tell you what, Raymond Magoli, he finds a way. And I tell you what, when he saw that sideline in that end zone, boy, he turned on the Jets and took it the distance. Great job by Raymond Magoli and the entire offensive line for the number 2 Cat offense.
Andrew Pickard in to attempt a point after. Hold is down, the kick is up. And the kick is good, and with 3:10 to go in the ball game, Wildcats up 42-7 over the Tornadoes. You're listening to Enterprise High School football, brought to you by McDonald's and the Wildcat Sports Network. 3:10 to go in the ball game. Wildcats up 41-7 following the good extra point by Andrew Pickard. Rathburn comes to kick. Kicks off down inside the 20 at the 17. Taken by the back. Breaks one tackle out across 25-30 and up near the 32-yard line. Yeah, the Tornadoes will start 1st and 10.
Yeah, pretty good coverage that time. I'm going to be a little nitpicky right here, Fox. So surely we've got a backup holder on extra points that our starting quarterback doesn't have to be out there in a 40-7 game with 3 minutes to go. I'm always a little leery of that, but Aiden White was out there holding on that extra point.
Three minutes to go in the ball game as the Tornado offense comes out on the field. Quarterback up under center. Takes a snap, hands it off to his back out across the 35.
I'm sure they've got, again, the number 2 defensive group in, probably making some substitutions in and out to try to get everybody in the game that they can.
Backs in the backfield, hands it off to the first one through, or correction, the second out of bounds on the far side of the field. 31 for the Wildcats, taking him out of bounds. Number 15, the quarterback, on the carry.
Yeah, we've got some substitution coming in. I saw number 22, Walker Clark, go into the lineup. And again, I'll try to get some of these other guys' names and numbers as we go.
Handoff again off the right side, breaks a tackle, and a great tackle that time on number 9 by Wildcat number 18 as he brought him down up near the 48-yard line.
Yeah, that's Keandre Matthews. He's one of our starters.
Number 9, pretty well on the carry to the Wildcats.
We may not have anybody else right now. Whoever who's in his spot may be injured, so Keandre's having to do double duty tonight.
Bay picks up a first down at their own 48-yard line. 1:53 to go in the ball game, trailing 7 to 41. Again, 9 on the carry, breaks a tackle out inside the 40 and down to the Wildcat 34.
Yeah, that was Alex Greenwood, one of the safeties, making that play. Got some other guys checking into the lineup. Number 33 going in, that's Cody Kirk.
First and 10 for the Tornadoes, Wildcat 34, 1:17 to go. Quarterback keeps it off the left side, and he's down inside the 33 to about the 32. Good defensive stop out of the far side.
37 and 44 checking in. Let me get those numbers. Logan Byer, number 37. 44 is Jude Crovetto. It's always good to get a lot of players in the football game to get a chance to get some game action. Plus, you get a chance to get them on film.
95 going in on the defensive line for the Cats now.
Yeah, that's Devontae Burks.
Second down from the 31-yard line. 33 seconds to go. Quarterback throws it out in the flats and incomplete.
Warren's pass intended for Smiley, incomplete. Brings up Odell.
Third down for the Tornadoes at the Wildcat 31-yard line. Just over 20 seconds left in the game. Hands it off to number 9 off the left side and quickly wrapped up and brought down at the 29-yard line. Going to bring fourth down as the play clock is continuing to run. I don't know if they'll get this one off, Coach.
Yeah, I think they're content just to let it run on out. Good opening night win for the Cats.
Your final score at Wildcat City. Enterprise 41,
And the final score here at Wildcat Stadium. Enterprise Wildcats have won first game of the season, 41-7. And Auburn's coming to town next weekend, Coach.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. You know, they were leading the Hoover back early. I don't know what the score is right now, but Auburn's always very tough, well coached. They execute well. And but a big win tonight. I know Coach will let the kids enjoy it and, you know, get ready for next week. Hopefully nobody's really seriously hurt. We have all hands on deck next Friday night.
Once again, before we take a break, the Enterprise Wildcats winning 41-7 over the Bay High Tornadoes in the opening game. Seeing a new offense and the players adjusting pretty well, but we'll kind of know what we got next week, won't we?
Yeah, I was very pleased, and I know the coaches are, Coach Weeks and Coach Blackman with Aiden White. His first start at the quarterback position, I thought he did a tremendous job. Hit a big pass to Trey Kimmerlin, hit some other passes, made a nice throw to Sam Whitaker, handled the offense well, and made some good decisions. I thought the defense played well. We not overly big, but we're aggressive. We hit, we can pursue, we can chase folks down. So I see a lot of positive now. Our kicking game was much better than I thought it might be tonight, so that's a plus also. But great start for the Coach Ben Blackman era here at Enterprise High School.
And once again, I want to thank our sponsors this year, of course, McDonald's, and for those of you that may be listening on TC2, Troy Cable, or with Scenic when you have it played back, you can log on to NFHS. You have to sign in, create a password, but you do not have to pay a subscription. So remember that is provided for you by McDonald's. So you can click watch for free on Enterprise High School football and do that. And each week we will have that on the live stream broadcast.
I'm ready when you are.
All right. I also want to thank Watson Glass, our first down sponsor, the Citizens Bank for the scoreboard updates, and Trinity River Bank and Trust and Enterprise, and Advantage Grocery for our refueling stops.
Grocery Advantage.
Grocery Advantage. Yeah, that's what I said.
The possum trot.
The possum is always on call.
Your #1 source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.